Hi guys, I'm Paul. In this video I'm going to deep dive into Moonbeam, the first fully functional parachain to go live on the Polkadot blockchain. I'm going to explain how many Moonbeam I think you'll need to be a millionaire, and I'll also give my detailed price prediction for the next bull run. I will cover Moonbeam's tokenomics, as well as key points to consider, and the future outlook for the Moonbeam network. The information in this video is meant for education and entertainment purposes only, and should not be taken as financial advice. Okay, now let's begin. About Moonbeam. Moonbeam is a smart contract enabled parachain on the Polkadot network that is Ethereum compatible, making it the perfect environment for developers to build or deploy decentralized applications. Using the Polkadot blockchain ensures the Moonbeam network is highly secure, and it has cross-chain interoperability between both Polkadot and Ethereum, which allows developers to move dApps between the two networks easily. What I think makes Moonbeam unique is it mirrors Ethereum's network ecosystem. It shares the same Ethereum Web3 RPC, which basically is a way developers communicate with an Ethereum node, and the Moonbeam platform has additional features also, which include on-chain governance and staking as well. The Moonbeam Parachain was founded in 2020 by Derek Yu, a technology entrepreneur who stated that Moonbeam's concept was to create a smart contract platform that is easy to build on and is designed for cross-chain interoperability. Moonbeam completed its launch in January 2022, making it the primary entry point for decentralized applications connecting to Polkadot, and the founder Derek Yu said when asked in a recent Medium article how Moonbeam differs from the competition, Moonbeam has pioneered cross-chain connected applications, which provide users with unified access to users' assets and services. Applications built on Moonbeam using this approach can tap into functionality from Ethereum, Cosmos, Avalanche and Polkadot from a single instance of their application. Moonriver is best described as a test network for Moonbeam, which also has Ethereum-like environment, allowing developers to work and test apps under real economic conditions, before deploying them to the Moonbeam Live network. Moonbeam's all-time high price at time of recording is $20. Moonbeam supply and tokenomics. The Moonbeam network launched with a total supply of 1 billion tokens and has a current circulating supply of around 837 million tokens. The GLMR token, ticker GLMR, is the native utility token of the Moonbeam network and is primarily used to pay for transaction fees and smart contract fees, facilitating the network security and for on-chain governance, which allows token holders to vote on future proposals. The GLMR token has a 5% inflation rate with an uncapped maximum supply, but does offer a deflationary aspect to it, because when executing smart contracts, the user has to pay a gas fee plus another small fee. This fee is split in two ways. 80% of the GLMR tokens are burned, which gives it a deflationary aspect, and the other 20% of tokens go on-chain, and the governance team decide how these remaining funds are delegated. The initial token distribution of the Moonbeam network is as follows. 14% is allocated to seed funding, 12% is allocated to strategic funding, 9.8% is allocated to Take Flight community event, 15% is allocated to 2021 Moonbeam crowd loan, 16.7% is allocated to long-term protocol and ecosystem development, 5% is allocated to liquidity programs, 3.6% is allocated to developer adoption program, 3.9% is allocated to key partners and advisors, 10% is allocated to founders and early employees, and lastly, 4.6% is allocated to future employee incentives. Parachains. To better understand Moonbeam, I will explain how parachains work on the Polkadot blockchain, but to better understand parachains, we need to know how the Polkadot relay chain works as well. So what is the relay chain? The relay chain of Polkadot is basically the central chain of data in the Polkadot network, which allows for the seamless connection of different blockchains. You then have what are called parachains, which are individual blockchains connected to the relay chain, as we can see from this image, showing an overview of how the Polkadot ecosystem works. The Polkadot ecosystem is unique from traditional blockchains because the parachains can all process transactions at the same time, making it faster and more efficient compared to traditional blockchain, which can only process transactions one at a time. The main purpose of the Polkadot relay chain is to coordinate each element of the ecosystem, and therefore has minimal functionality, which means the relay chain itself doesn't support smart contract capabilities. Moonbeam therefore leverages the Polkadot blockchain's high security and scalability while having their own individual token and governance mechanism. Moonriver. Moonriver is the test network for Moonbeam that has an Ethereum-like environment, allowing developers to experiment and test apps under real economic conditions before migrating them to Moonbeam on Polkadot. The Moonriver network is a community-led sister parachain on Kusama, which is a scalable network of specialized blockchains built using nearly all of the same code base as Polkadot, and is considered to be fast-paced younger sister to Moonbeam. We can see how easy it is to deploy your new or existing Solidity dApps to the Moonriver parachain with little or no modification required, and gain easy access to the Kusama network. Like Moonbeam, Moonriver offers a full Ethereum-like environment, meaning it can work with Ethereum tools and dApps, and because Moonriver is a decentralized smart contract platform, it requires a utility token to function on its own, and that's where the MOVR token comes in. MOVR is a utility token for the Moonriver platform and is primarily used to pay transaction fees, incentivizing nodes to support the network and facilitating the on-chain governance. Key points of Moonbeam. Moonbeam has several benefits that make it a great platform, including Ethereum compatible. Moonbeam offers compatibility with Ethereum's Web3 API and Ethereum Virtual Machine. Cross-chain integration. Moonbeam enables developers to use smart contracts to integrate with other chains in the Polkadot ecosystem. Low transaction fees. Transaction fees on the Moonbeam network are very low. Users can stake tokens. Users of Moonbeam can stake their tokens to earn rewards. Moonbeam Partnerships. Moonbeam announced in February 2024 they are moving into Web3 gaming through a partnership with Animo Industries, the company behind the third-person shooter game Stars Arena. The partnership with Moonbeam will help Animo Industries elevate user experiences within its ecosystem, leveraging blockchain technology through its flagship multiplayer game, NFTs, and real-world collectibles. Eduardo Cabrera, CEO of Animo, said in a statement, Moonbeam stood out from the crowd as their support for Animo has been incredibly helpful and unwavering since some time ago already. We are confident that players will find a good home for their items in the Moonbeam network. On X, formerly Twitter, Animo said the partnership will enable them to expand their gaming reach outside of Ethereum to enable a player base that lives across multiple chains, and the company is also working on developing a blockchain-enabled version of the game for major consoles including PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, which is big. How many Moonbeam to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Okay, so before we look at the price prediction for Moonbeam in the next bull run, let's remind ourselves of Moonbeam's previous all-time high price, which was $20. This price gave it a market cap at the time of around $1 billion. On the conservative end of my price prediction, and not financial advice, just my opinion, if Moonbeam could increase its market cap to around $10 billion in the next bull run, this would give Moonbeam a price of $10. On the higher end of my price prediction, if Moonbeam was able to get to a market cap of around $20 billion, this would give it a price of $20. I believe a price of between $10 and $20 Moonbeam is possible in the next bull run. But how many Moonbeam would you need to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Using CoinStats, a crypto profit calculator, if we enter the current price and a predicted sell price of $10, we can see it would require an investment of $45,000 at today's price to get to the $1 million mark in the next bull run. If we do the same again, but this time set the sell price at the very high end of our price target prediction of $20, you would need an investment of around $23,000 at today's price to get to the $1 million mark in the next bull run. At the $10 price prediction, you would need to buy around 101,000 GLMR tokens, which is an investment of $45,000 at today's price to become a millionaire in the next bull run. At the very high end of our $20 price prediction, you would need to buy around 51,900 GLMR tokens, which is an investment of $23,000 at today's price to become a millionaire in the next bull run. Moonbeam Future Outlook. I believe Moonbeam's future outlook looks really positive, with it being the first fully functional parachain to go live on the Polkadot blockchain, and its cross-chain interoperability between Polkadot and Ethereum allows developers to move dApps between the two networks easily and at a very low cost. So in conclusion, I think Moonbeam offers Ethereum developers a great solution for avoiding higher gas fees and better overall user experience. And so I look forward to watching to see how Moonbeam can continue to grow and gain further adoption in the next few years. As always, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, I think you'll like this video next, and please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay notified when I post my next video. Thank you.